morning, everybody. This is Dave Snyder. It's August 11th, 2012, Saturday morning. Oh, it's 5 a.m. Pacific time, and I just wanted to show you some more of these overlays that are still in place. These craters, I don't move the craters. This is Mare Oriental reversed USGS image, or actually NASA image if you want to be more specific, since it says, it's hard to see it right there, but National Aeronautics and Space Administration prepared for them. This is a shaded relief map of Mare Oriental crater on the moon, and I got it overlaid in reverse over the Earth. And I'm trying to be quiet because everyone's still sleeping. So, anyways, here's the weather patterns. Take a look. Take a look at the weather patterns. They fit in there just beautifully today. You've got this curve here, which is right there, as you can see. And you have this all filled in here. You have this up here. And I'll bring up the other image right now of this one. And we can see weather patterns is fitting there as well. Just like they should. Right down here, all in lines right here. Got this big circle here. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Fit right in there. Okay, so got that one. And let's see, Marianas Trench. Craters fit, weather's fitting right in there too. Check it out. Look at that. Look at this right here. Around this curve. Check it out. It doesn't get any. You can't get any more proof than that. I'm sorry, you just can't. That's absolute proof that the moon's hit the Earth. If these images are correct, as I say all the time, then this is it. I mean, look, it's time to just snap out of denial and accept the truth and change the science to the correct science. I mean, look, I know it changes everything. So I mean, you can't just. No, you can just accept the truth and just kick out the lies. I mean, basically, I mean, you just have to accept it. People have to accept it. I mean, it's bullshit that you don't. I mean, you think it's better to just, go on with the way things are. That's crazy. That's crazy, because your kid's going to learn lies, their kid's going to learn lies, and everything else is so on. It's just going to keep on going, I mean, look at this. Look at the weather patterns. Look at that. Okay, and then just, and look at this too. I mean, you can see the weather patterns fit there perfectly, right? Then what? You got this right here, this big circle right here. Look. I mean, accept it. That's the way it is. These are NASA images I'm using. I mean, they're from NASA. These images are from NASA. Just reversed over the Earth to where they go. And look at it, shows the moon is much bigger. I mean, this crater on the moon is about 500 miles or something. And this right here is 3,500, approximately 3,500 miles crossed. That's bigger than the moon itself. That crater is bigger than the moon. Didn't they tell us the moon is? Look, I'm not the one telling you lies here, okay? I'm trying to point out the truth to everybody here. And I know the truth sucks sometimes, but, it's the way it is. Just the truth is the truth. I mean, you just can't get around it. It's going to bite you sooner or later. All right. So here you go. You tell me. You explain to me why these clouds fit right in the lines like that. How is that? I mean, look. I'll take the crater away. The weather still stays the same, right? There it is. Weather don't change. It's live streaming weather. Live streaming. So, I mean, look at that. Jesus. I mean, I'm probably going to stop making videos. I don't even have to prove it any longer. I proved it. Not that that was my goal. My goal is to change the science to the correct science. I don't like, watching documentaries and being lied to when people are well aware of the truth. And it's not like people can't handle the truth. People can handle the truth. People handle the truth all the time. It's not a big deal. The only big deal about it is if it's going to happen again, then when that time comes, I'm sure it would be a big deal. But if everybody knew the truth, it probably wouldn't be a big deal. Probably wouldn't be. I mean, look, it's going to happen. If it does, if it's going to happen again, it's going to happen again. I mean, when that time comes, it's going to go. It's going to be nuts anyway. So, I mean, just here you go. Another one. This one right here. Check it out. Look at the weather patterns. Look at the weather patterns. Come on. I mean, that is just undeniable. You can't deny it any longer. Once you see this video, you have to accept the fact that the moon is bigger than they say, because look at the weather patterns. They fit perfectly. Unless you think that the weather patterns aren't fitting the same patterns as the Earth. I mean, these are prints that are on the Earth that these weather patterns are following, basically. If you just look, I'm not just lining these up with the weather patterns. Underneath here, this fits the Earth too. Take a look. Here you go. Look at that, right there in the Atlantic. Look what's right in the middle of it, Bermuda. The Bermuda Triangle basically is right here. So here's Bermuda, right in the middle. Right in the middle of it all, pretty much. That is just unbelievable. No, it's not unbelievable, actually. The moon is right there in the sky. Right there, we can see it. It's the only thing close to the Earth. Only thing. So why would it be so hard to believe that the moon has hit the Earth before, since it's so close to us? I know, you think it's always moving away. I know, that's what they say. Sure. If you can believe that they landed on the moon after they're telling you that the moon is 2,100 miles across or 2,300 miles across, whatever it is. Look at this crater size right here. Come on. This crater is 3,500 miles across. 36. 35. I just rounded to 35. I mean, the moon. They tell us the moon is smaller than this crater itself. That crater's on the moon. I mean, that means the moon is about the size of Mars, like they say. A Mars-sized planet hit the Earth to create the moon, but it didn't create the Mars-sized planet is the moon that hit the Earth. Okay, a bunch of times too, a whole bunch of times. Not just this crater. This crater hits a bunch of times itself, but it's also Tycho over here. Let's just check out Tycho over here with this one in place. Tycho, way up here on my list. Get there. Right here. Tycho, over the top of that one. And we see Tycho. Look at that. Look at that right there. See that right there? That's Tycho. Boom, right there. Okay, you see that round spot right there? That's where Tycho hits, right there. Now, I'm not saying it hits the moon right there. I'm saying it hits the Earth right there, and you can see it's the same. You can see they relate themselves to each other. Absolutely. You see the crater there. Look at that. And you can see it. Turn on the weather patterns again, and take a look. Look at the weather patterns in Tycho. You see how they fill in them little dark areas all the time. They always do that. Always will. Not much to see there today, though. But anyways, I'm just going to keep trying to pound it into people's brains because you know what? I'm not even getting challenged anymore. Nobody's even challenged me on it anymore. I must be getting hitting some. I must be getting really close to it, huh? Because I don't get anybody I used to get all kinds of people saying that's crazy. There's no way. It's impossible. Still got this one guy that says I need to learn more about gravity. I don't need to learn anything about anything. I've learned all this answers all my questions. Okay, the images answer the questions. If these images are real, I'm sorry. I don't need to learn anything else. I've learned enough about this already. Gravity is just something it exists. Okay, I agree. It exists, but the understanding of it and how you can crunch it down into exact numbers is all in your mind. The universe does not go by that. I'm telling you, it does not configure to your exact measurements of gravity. Plus, you got to figure in the force of magnetism as well. So I mean, Jesus, look at this stuff. Then the weather patterns are absolutely perfect in this one right here. No way around it. And the video I made yesterday of that one, you cannot get around it. I'm sorry, you just can't. You're gonna have to take a look at this. I mean, if you're a scientist and you do not know about this, and you study the moon and you study the Earth, you better study. You better open your eyes and start studying a little closer. Better start, or at least start asking some questions. Why this is like this, at least. I mean, if you're a mainstream scientist involved in telling people that the moon, talking about the moon, saying, look, what's up with this thing? How is this? You answer this. I'm challenging you to answer this question right here. If you can do it, I'd like to hear it. Really would. I'd really like to hear it. Because I mean, it's just too much. I mean, I just still discover more every day. Every day. Something new every day. Yesterday morning it was the rock structure. Antarctica rock structure inside Mare Oriental. Right over here. I'm not saying it was right here. I just overlaid it right here because I had that overlay set up already, and I just noticed that it looked the same, and I threw it in there. So let's take a look at it. Turn off the weather. Take a look at it again. Look at the shape of it, and just look at it how it fits in that crater. Look at every curve that it fits right in there. I mean, you got this little tail right here. I call this the fish. So it looks like a fish right here. The tail. Look at the tail. Look where the tail goes. Right there. Look at every detail. It's right there. Look at this whole shape right here. That opening, that whole area is that big black area right there. Okay. So it's this crater. I mean, look. How big is Antarctica? I mean, you measure it from side to side. We'll go from here even. You go all the way across, 3,500 miles across. Just that. I mean, it's bigger. The moon is bigger than Antarctica. So I mean, we're being lied to. Totally about the moon. The size of the moon. Them landing on the moon. If they're lying about the size of the moon, you think you could believe that they landed on it? I mean, it's got to be further away than they even say. If it's this big that it shows on these images, then it's got to be further away than they say it is too. So I mean, I got questions. I mean, I'm serious. It's ridiculous to think that everything is shaped by plate tectonics and continental drift. This is continental drift. When the moon hits the Earth, believe me, continents do some drifting. They drift all right. They definitely drift. When the moon hits the Earth, the continents will drift. More like, I wouldn't call it drifting. I wouldn't say it. More like surfing the tsunami. Huge tsunami. But I mean, look at this. I've measured this, and I bet you this is the right size. Let's see. Oop, hold on. Just measure from up here, and it's about the same size as I just measured. Sure. There you go. 3,500 miles. So I'm to scale. I measured it to scale. It's the same size here as it is down there, right? And you can see that it fits right in that crater, just how I have it. And you see that crater, it fits right on the Earth, right where I have it, with the weather patterns, fitting perfectly. So there's your proof that the moon hits the Earth. I can't. There's no other way you could actually prove it unless I just went out and picked up some rock. I mean, the rocks are all over the Earth. The moon rocks. This means the moon rocks are all over the Earth. Do you understand that? They didn't have to go up in a rocket to get moon rocks from the moon, because the moon rocks are all over the Earth, and I've actually seen them. I've been to Yosemite before, and there's big giant boulders up there that have quartz melted to the side of them, and just like you can see it, you can tell those aren't even. They're from the moon. I'm telling you, those are from the moon. And they got little squares of gold. It looks like gold, but I think it's fool's gold. But it's attached to this all over the sides of it, and these little squares. Those are from the moon. Those rocks are from the moon. I guarantee it. I mean, look at pictures show. These are their images. I'm not going to explain it any longer. I mean, I just say prove it wrong. Prove it wrong. That's my challenge. I mean, I haven't gotten anybody to challenge me lately because of these videos that I've been putting out lately. You can't really challenge. The weather patterns show it, and the science needs to change. I mean, these scientists that are still preaching this crap, need to be fired, and we need to we need to open this whole new area of discovery right here to everybody instead of just the people that are in the know. That's bull crap. Them people that are in the know keep it to themselves because they don't want to stab each other in the back in their scientific community. Well, here I am with my knife in my hand. I'm not a scientist. I don't care. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. You guys won't admit you're wrong. So I'm pointing out the fact that you are wrong, and you need to admit it. If you want to keep your job, you should admit it now. I mean, you'll probably be able to keep your job because no one's going to pay attention to this anyway, which is lucky for you, I guess. So that's my rant for the day, my video for the day. So get on board, check it out. The true science of the true history of the Earth is right here, right in our sky every month. It's right there. It's the Mayan calendar. This is the Mayan calendar. That's the picture of the Mayan calendar. Or the Mayan calendar is a picture of that crater. Anyways, that's it. Have a good night. Have a good day. Good morning. Whatever it is where you are. All right.